Dive in, baby. That's what we're about to do. Dive in this motherfucking podcast. It's Friday, Junior. Welcome to the sandbox. Get your pail and shovel and find a seat.
Welcome to the sandbox.
Woo! So, damn, dude. First of all, delicious tequila. You know,
Yeah,
tastes good. Any certain kind of tequila that you use?
I think this one was Humidor.
The Heme.
The Heme.
Nice.
I think that's what it was. Humidor Silver. I got this. So what I did was I infused the tequila with some pineapple chunks, some vanilla, some black peppercorn, and cinnamon. I got this idea from a friend a few months ago. Went to the Kerrville Folk Festival.
Yeehaw.
And made friends with this gentleman named Dwight.
From the office?
From the... he's probably is in a office at some point, but he's a really cool guy, and I was Kerrverted. So when you go to the Kerrville Folk Fest, you get Kerrverted.
Oh, shit.
And this is how I was Kerrverted. Excuse me.
Kervert. So you're Kerverting me right now? God damn.
I wish I could say, but you got to be at the festival to get Kerrverted. You're just verted.
I'm just a little vert.
You're just a little verted.
Well, cool, man. Yeah, we're sipping on this right now. Tastes delicious. I love the cinnamon flavor. Reminds me of fall. You know, hopefully we get to fall
spice.
soon. Yeah, hopefully we get to fall soon, right? I mean, it's fucking soaking up all the water like the first episode, but, you know.
Get up all... Yeah,
You know, I'm trying to dive into this, and it tastes delicious. So, yeah.
Shout out Dwight.
Shout out Dwight, Kerrville, Texas.
What a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's nice.
I found it.
They call it, the people that are from there call it Kerr Vegas.
Really?
Yeah. See, you know who Johnny Manziel is?
No, I don't know the name.
You don't know who Johnny... Okay, so... It's this really high prospected football player out of Kerrville. Fun fact, I actually played against him in the football playoffs back in my day in high school, you know. And that was good.
You brushed shoulders with
Johnny Manziel, Money Manziel, yeah.
Manziel.
And then he fucking played college football for A&M, Texas A&M, and beat Alabama, who was pretty much an untouchable team at the time, and then went to the NFL. Anyways, they call it Kerr Vegas because of him, because he's just a party animal, and it became detrimental once he got to the NFL and kind of ruined his career.
Oh, wow.
You know, he's about our age, and so yeah, they call it Kerr Vegas now because of how much crazy shit that he did. Yeah, dude. If you get a chance, look up Johnny Manziel. He's from Kerrville, and Texas born, raised, and yeah, he probably went to a couple of those folk festivals in his day. Little Johnny Manziel, Money Manziel. Yeah, if people go like this, that's because of him.
Really?
Because he did that in the game against Alabama when they won. Man, it was the craziest game. I'll have to show you after the podcast. It's iconic, honestly, for those who watch football.
That sounds pretty cool. Yeah.
So Kerr Vegas, Kerrville.
I like a good overturning underdog or whatever kind of story, you know.
Dude, it was legit. We'll definitely have to run it back. I'll show you after this, but yeah, Kerrville is very deep in history, whether that be the folk festival or Money Manziel. You know,
rich history there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small town too. I mean, I'm sure it's grown. Last time I went through there was on the way to Utopia, Texas, and it's grown since last I saw it. But it's still kind of like out there, you know, small, very untouched from, you know, the tech industry.
Yeah. Don't go there, tech people.
Yeah,
don't
fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yes, y'all can stay in Austin, I guess, but keep it over in the east side of Austin with Elon Musk and his Gigafactory.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Giga Mansion.
Yeah, the damn mother gigs.
Yeah.
The mega gigs.
You said it.
Just gig on out of here.
Gig out of here. Gig.
Giggity giggity goo. Okay. So yeah, we're sipping on some Curveville concoction, and it tastes pretty good. I like it. I give it a 8.5 out of 10, honestly.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks.
It's good.
Hell
It's
yeah.
good. Surprised me. I didn't know what to think, but it tastes good. And I'm excited to eat the pineapple, too, because it's infused with the tequila for, what, like 2 weeks now?
Yeah, it was long. It was probably, I started it 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. I kind of forgot about it, and then I was like, oh, yeah.
And now the time is ripe.
It is.
It's time to pick that shit and drink it.
Yeah, right.
Cheers.
This is called harvesting. Cheers.
Yeah, the harvest, right? Summer harvest. That's the thing, right? So what do you got to talk about today? You got anything crazy, cool, exciting?
Crack babies. No.
Oh, shit. We're going back to Ronald Reagan? Jeez.
No.
The Reagan era?
I think that's a funny 2 words. Probably funny until it happens to you, right?
Until it's an actual thing.
Yeah. But as a
It's like
concept, it's
SIDS.
kind of funny. You know, that's the sick part about enjoying things. So I had a few things
Okay.
that I thought, you know, kind of overarching topics.
Okay.
I was thinking of slang. The other
Okay.
day. It's
What
like
type of slang? The new Gen Z, the bussin' slang?
bussin'?
I know we did bussin' or not bussin' last week. I kind of like that. We'll probably throw that in there later on this podcast. I'll get some ideas for bussin' or not bussin' real quick.
I'm hoping for that. I love bussin' or not bussin'. I love the word bussin'. That's like my favorite Gen Z slang. But I don't know. I just think slang is so interesting. Like, where did that come from? Like, what does bussin' mean? Like, you get on a bus? Is it,
Yeah.
like, is it a
What's
bus
the
like
origin of bussin'? you
Yeah,
know?
what-
What does Urban Dictionary have to say about bussin'? The origin.
they're gonna have what it means, but they're not gonna be like the point.
Let's see.
Origin on
The
there.
origins of bussin' are not clear, but it has its roots in the black community as a way to complement delectable food.
Okay.
Okay, and it became popular on social media, particularly TikTok, in the early 2020s. Okay.
That's still now. It's still the early 2020s.
Yeah, it's wild, huh? It's to say the 2020s and the 2000s, you know?
Jesus.
Like 1990.
I'm from the 90s.
That's wild to say, yeah. I don't know. It says the word is believed to have been derived from the phrase to bust a move, which means to dance or perform an action with style and flair.
I can see that. That makes sense.
Okay. So, yeah, bust a move. Do something
Yeah.
cool, you know?
This food is delectable. It's busting a move in my mouth.
Yeah. It's doing something, right?
Yeah.
It's doing
It's
something
some
wild.
spins and some
And
flips.
something I've never seen before.
Yeah. What
on
is
my,
this? What is
on my
this?
taste buds.
Tres leches.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it all slang comes from something, and it's like, you know, in certain communities, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of different slang in the UK that we've never heard of, and that like
Yeah,
I've
true.
heard, but it's like I can't decipher it because I'm not from there.
Right.
You know, I'm sure there's stuff here in Texas that we say other than bussin', which is universal now, I feel like, but you know, there's slang everywhere, man. It's just to verify that you're from the area. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a verification. You know the slang, then you're cool with that certain area, kind of. You know,
Yeah, actually, I think
it's like a
that
validation.
kind of puts it. That's pretty spot on, actually. It's like slang. If you know the slang, then you're kind of in.
Yeah,
You know,
it like validates
you
you.
can talk
Yeah,
the talk.
yeah, exactly.
At
So-
least with the age, maybe with the area and age group, because I think the age group is also part of it, right?
Yeah, every age group has slang. I'm trying to think of some slang that, you know, was more, you know, our era. Let's see. What would that be called? Millennial slang or some shit?
Millennial slang. Yeah.
Millennial slang. All right. Let's see what this is. See what they
What
come
did
up
you used
with.
to say?
Um.
I mean, actually, you probably still say what you used to say, right? For the most part.
Yeah, but it's weird for anybody that's actually saying slang to actually think of it as slang, because it's just an everyday normal term for their like vernacular.
It's so
They just say it.
interwoven.
We're not really
lives.
aware that it's considered slang until somebody's like, "What does that mean?" Like
Yeah,
what?
like no cap. What does that mean?
Exactly. Okay, hold on. The 24 phrases that define a generation.
Sick.
Woke.
Woke. Nah.
No.
I don't. I don't. I've never heard anyone really say woke seriously.
Canceled. Low key. Okay.
Low key. Okay.
Low key is probably, yeah. I can see low key being part of our slang. And like anybody who, like, what the heck? Where does that actually come from? It says, yeah, low key, high key.
High key.
I don't even know where that came from, but apparently it's part of our slang.
I mean, I get
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
I can
when
see
people
that.
were saying, when I moved to Austin, people were starting to say 100%.
Keep it 100. Yeah.
Like 100%.
Blessed. I mean, that's not
Blessed.
really. In my feels.
In my feels, yeah, I've heard that one.
The glow up.
Glow up, for sure, for sure.
It's Gucci.
I say Gucci all the time.
Yeah, like, damn, dude.
say-
That's slang.
I love Gucci.
Keeping
That's one
it
of my
Gucci.
favorite slangs.
Yeah,
I'll say that's
everything's Gucci.
What's Gucci and the hoochie? It's funnier to write.
Yeah. Fleek.
Fleek.
On Fleek.
Fleek, yeah, that's kind of phased out. I don't hear
I
Fleek
know
too much.
I feel like it's bussin took over.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah, you're right.
We went
you're
from
right.
Fleek to bussin.
Fleek to bussin', yeah.
On Fleek. The shit's on Fleek. Yeah.
You can't fleek.
Whoa, that just blew my mind
Yeah.
right now. God.
Freaking slang got canceled.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We should put on Fleek for the title. They're like, what the hell does that mean?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That'll get older people.
and Gen Zs are like, what the heck's that?
What's on Fleek?
What's on Fleek? Yeah.
Just
Swole.
Swole.
Yeah. Sus. I feel like sus is a newer one.
That had to come with Among Us.
Yeah. So I feel
That
like
game.
Gen Z for sure. All right. That's all that website had for me. Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I remember that.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the 2016 era.
Yeah.
Like
a little
mid-
salty.
2010 salty. Yeah.
The struggle is real.
Yeah.
Yo.
Why am I getting nostalgia right now?
That's really what's going on. Like,
That's crazy.
like slang is generational for sure. That's
Yeah.
what we've established right now. Slang is definitely generational. That's so crazy. And we don't even know where it comes from. It just like comes out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
you think like with calculus, it's just a little tangent kind
okay.
of thing. But
Talking
like
about math.
Newton and Leibniz or whatever, I don't know how to say their name. They both kind of came up with calculus at the same time. And it's like kind of like one of those like who came up with it first thing. But then like that kind of phenomenon, right, is happening all over the world all the time where it's like multiple people are coming up with the same thing at the same time because there's a numbers game. There's just so many people in the world now. And it's like, so how does like slang become like accepted and chosen? Like, is it one guy or is it like 3 people in different parts of the country who are all like, that's bussin'?
Yeah.
And then like,
I feel like it's the popularity and notoriety. If you have a good influential group around you that accepts your slang, it's going to be put out there. It's pretty much just like a product,
like
right?
I mean, but like you'd think that maybe the first person to use bussin would be like someone famous, right?
I don't know if you can trace that back. I don't know if you can trace slang back.
That's the crazy part. It's like where does it come from? Who's the first person to be like, that's bussin'?
Yeah. I feel like it was in a community and everybody just accepted it and nobody really
maybe like
took it.
One big community was doing it and then they all like went off to different colleges in the country and they're all like saying it still. And they all happen to be like really cool people.
Yeah.
And then like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it happens everywhere. I mean, it started with Thomas Edison, stealing the light bulb from freaking, what's his name? Nikola Tesla. And then it just spread. Like he was more popular and Tesla was more like a recluse by himself and it got stolen and then Thomas Edison became known for it. So like, I feel like at the end of the day, things are getting not really, I mean, technically stolen, but like used and then taken the credit. Like there's a lot of things that are stolen and taken credit for nowadays.
Yeah.
Because you can't really trace it back and like verify as much. I mean, you can, but like, especially slang. Yeah, slang's just like so general and
be like,
broad.
I was the first person.
Yeah, you can't. You can't trace that back. You can't trace words back, but you can trace certain things back.
You can trace them to the time period, but not the person.
Nowadays, I feel like it might be a little easier, but just for it to blow up, I feel like I would like that regardless if I got credit for it or not, unless it became monetized. Mm-hmm. Then I'm like, all right, I need to get all my documentation or something. Like, how do you do that? How do you?
You can't. There was a lady. I was on Kitchen Nightmares, I think.
Kitchen Nightmares. Never seen that one. What is that?
Kitchen Nightmares?
Yeah.
It's Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
And he goes in and he goes into restaurants that are struggling and he yells at everyone until they make it good.
Is it like Bar Rescue?
Probably.
You've never seen... Oh, okay. So I've got Bar Rescue, you got Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah.
Bar Rescue.
More focused on the kitchen side. You got the bar
the bars,
side.
Yeah.
We'll get the whole
it's
restaurant
the same thing.
Figured out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a fun show. But anyway, there was a lady who tried to like copyright or patent like a slang term from her like town, and she did copyright it or whatever, but like it made her really infamous until she like gave it back or something or like relinquished it. It was like she took like I think this was Kitchen Nightmares. I'm pretty sure.
What was the term?
It was something like really common, like "Howdy y'all" or something like that.
It
was something like
See, it's just like so up in the air.
You can try to do it, but if you imagine if like you tried to like copyright bussin', like everyone would hate you.
Well, like we've seen, it's generational. Like it moves so quick that like it could easily be taken over by something else. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really has value.
At some point, maybe someone could take Fleek right now because no one cares about Fleek.
Just bring it back.
No, monetize it. They take it and they're like, welcome to Fleek.
And make $0.
Yeah. No one even knows. They're like, they Google it. Google doesn't even show you the answer. Google's so ashamed.
Yeah. Do you use Reddit at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you type something in and it's like, it doesn't show up. It might not exist. They type in Fleek, it's like, nah, it doesn't exist. But yeah. So we also have basic,
yeah.
AF, Bay, BAE. Let's bounce.
I feel like bounce is old.
Yeah. Clap back, fire,
yeah.
Yo.
That's an old
That's
one.
That's still good, I feel like, right? I don't know.
It's good. You know what? Fire is kind of getting replaced by slaps. Like that shit slaps.
I feel like slaps is almost the same era. Because I used slaps back in the day.
There's definitely some overlap.
But yeah, there's definitely overlap. I don't know. To fire.
That's just fire.
I feel like bussin is just an overall like on fleek fire. Like bussin is just eating all of these up and taking it for itself.
It's the biggest fish.
Yeah,
for sure.
Bussin is a fucking shark. Bussin is the shark right now for sure. That's crazy. Talking about sharks, I'm gonna do a little tangent. We can come back to this, but talking about sharks, I saw a fucking video of killer whales, a group of 3 killer whales killing 2 great white sharks. I don't know if they're doing that because the lack of food or just the amount of food that a great white has, but they were bullying a group 3, orca whales, killer whales.
Just bullying them?
Bullying, like they bit them in the liver, bled them out to where they're not even moving anymore, and then they're just eating great white sharks, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I think that's pretty crazy. Because we're raised, at least, you never went to a movie and saw you saw Free Willy, right? Which was like a killer whale that was like a good guy.
Yeah.
But you never saw you went to the movie and you saw Jaws.
Yeah.
Or I never saw it in the theaters, but like I would watch it on TV and it would scare the crap out of me as a kid.
I think that was before our time.
The first Jaws. Yeah, it was like 80s or something. Mm-hmm. But like sharks were always the big ghost, the big scary boogeyman of the ocean, not killer whales.
Yeah.
But killer whales are pretty effed up.
It's not called killer whale tank. It's called Shark Tank.
Exactly. Yeah, but if you really want to test your entrepreneurial ship, go to killer whale tank.
Yeah, if you push the killer whales to the edge, they're gonna fuck a shark up. And that was seen, and I was just like appalled. I was just like, damn, like they were big. By it? Like, yeah, dude, the fucking great whites were huge. I don't know how big. I'd say 16 feet. Yeah, and that's pretty big. And they're just playing with it like it's a piece of meat, like it was nothing. And I was just like, holy shit, these guys are in SeaWorld looking all cute and shit, and now they're just
probably demolishing SeaWorld, and they're like, fuck everything.
They're like, fuck this shit.
Stuck in that cage or that's whatever cylinder pool for.
Yeah.
I'm going to live it up.
They had one bite of shark meat and now they can't resist.
Yeah.
But that was just wild to me. Like, I don't know. A big, we consider sharks the beast of the ocean, and then these killer whales are just making it like a.
So I've heard like killer whales will like play with their meat, play with their food, dude, like kind of like cats do,
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. That's scary.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Cats. Yeah.
Some cats will just play with their prey. It's kind of a psychopathic thing.
They have fun in it.
Yeah.
Unless unless they need it.
It's like partially for food, and but it's crazy to think that these killer whales are huge.
Yeah.
Beasts.
Okay, so we're talking about the sea, right? Mm-hmm. And killer whales killing great whites.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win? This is a land battle on land. Mm-hmm. Who do you think would win between a grizzly bear and a silverback gorilla? And why?
Damn.
Yeah.
My money's on the grizzly bear.
Yeah, why?
Grizzly bear's got sharp claws. All it needs to get is like a few good digs in. Mm. Well, okay, here's the thing. In this battle, I don't think either of them are going to walk away alive.
Okay.
I think that a grizzly bear is going to slash open the silverback gorilla, and the gorilla is going to be wounded.
Yeah. Who do you think's stronger, though? Let's see. I'm looking at this picture right here, and it says that here's the stat line. Okay, we got the silverback gorilla, 500 pounds, Grizzly bear, 900 pounds, okay? The height of a silverback gorilla, 6 feet. The height of a grizzly bear, 10 feet. The the area where silverback gorilla exceeds in is the bite force and the strength. The bite force,
really?
By 50 psi. Silverback gorilla 1300 psi, and then grizzly bear 1250 psi. The strength of a silverback gorilla, though, 4400. Grizzly bear 1100. So, do we think grizzly bear with its weight and height supersedes the bite force and the strength, or what? Because I feel like I've seen videos of silverback gorillas and they're fucking coming at you real quick on their all fours and then just fucking hit you with a paw with that 4,400-pound strength. That's a lot. But if a grizzly bear gets on you, I mean,
I think it's a really close battle. To be honest, I could see that one going either way because I think in real life they were to fight though. I feel like if the silverback were to win the fight, it would probably be walking away with a lot of blood spilling out of its body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think the gorilla could punch the shit out of it or choke it somehow.
Yeah. And we have to think about terrain, where are they at?
Where are they fighting?
And then are they both healthy?
If a grizzly bear is fighting in Africa, it's probably going to overheat in that.
Oh, is it flat terrain or is it mountainous or what I'm saying?
Imagining a mountain.
Yeah, and then they're both. Let's imagine they're both healthy. But the grizzly bear is 10 feet compared to 6 feet. So that's such a huge advantage, and the weight. It's 400 pounds more. You know what I'm saying?
It just has to fall on the ground.
There's weight classes for boxing, right? Yeah. You can't have a lightweight go against a heavyweight, but if it's more condensed, as a gorilla, and it's got more strength, I feel like it depends on speed at that point. Who's faster?
Yeah. Well, grizzly bears are fast.
Yeah, it doesn't say who's faster or what, but let me actually look that one up.
They're both fast, but
yeah, because gorillas only got bite and strength, whereas grizzly bears got the bite and the claws and the strength. So similar fighting styles. They're on their hind feet.
They can both climb trees like crazy too, so it's not like they can get away from each other.
Bro, it's
This is the battle I want to see. Fuck Thanos and the Avengers.
Fucking the UFC. Throw these two in the ring.
No, but in a animal friendly way.
Yeah, we don't support. What did Michael Vick do? What is that called?
Dogfighting.
Yeah, we don't.
No,
we don't support that.
It's really interesting to think about, though.
It is, but Jesus,
it's probably a battle that would never happen unless
we made it happen.
Right.
That's crazy.
I don't think bears and gorillas probably have ever met. Or no. I don't know. Actually, I'm not a.
I don't know. I don't know. Gorillas. They're probably in Africa, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But the history goes back so far, and there's always some anthropologist or something that will be oh, well, actually these people or these animals traveled from here to here in 2 million BC.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess.
It says grizzly bear would win, but it would be so close.
What's your source? Which is what I said, by the way. But
yeah. It's interesting to think, but it's close combat, right? They're massive.
If you give the gorilla an AK-47, though, good luck, grizzly bear.
Yeah, the gorilla evolved and he knows how to use fucking weapons now. He's got a spear.
It's Planet of the Apes prequel.
Planet of the Apes. Yeah, this isn't Planet of the fucking Bears. What the hell?
They never made that one. Damn dirty bears.
Yeah, so I don't know how we went from slang to gorillas versus
You said
bears.
you're like I've got. Oh, well, you were talking about whales.
The whales and and the sharks. That's great. That was a good one. That's good. What else you got over there?
I like this. I like this topic of animals.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, I don't have any topics on my end about animals, but I do have a topic about the right now. We got a freaking Mega Millions. You heard of this?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I actually wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, dude.
You
like
win
what?
$1 billion, right?
Well, after taxes, I think it'd be like 600 million, but still.
Where are all those taxes going to? By the way, like what?
I don't know.
In the world,
apparently infrastructure, 50%. But I see potholes in streets every day.
Yeah. Where's the? I want the Mega Millions to fix the pothole in front of.
I want to see
this apartment complex.
I want to see the 400 million that's being taken out of this winnings because it's getting drawn tomorrow.
Probably lying in Ted Cruz's pocket. Let's get some freaking.
It's probably going to Greg Abbott and his stem cells so he can walk again. Hell yeah! Cheers to stem cells. Didn't we talk about that? The regeneration.
Yes, I think that was day one or something.
Yeah.
No, that was the organ farming.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
shout out to organ farming.
Yes. But dude, it's like $1.1 billion, and it's the third largest price ever. What would you do if you won? What would you do with the money if you won?
Oh man, I would first of all take my parents on all around the world.
Okay.
Just go on planes, go everywhere.
You travel for a while.
Yeah.
With your parents, okay. Fair.
And I would.
You could literally do anything you want.
At that point, yeah, I'll do anything I want. But I would try to invest in like education. I think, yeah, if I had that money, I would invest in teaching kids and also maybe like providing food and housing for, not necessarily the homeless, but like, I don't know, the homeless maybe, but just like, just try to give everyone a better chance at making something of themselves.
Okay. And so like you're starting out with 600 million. How much I mean, I don't even think how many places would you travel? How much would you use, would you say?
I mean, I don't think it would even cost that much to travel as much as I want, but okay. I would prioritize that.
Okay. So let's just say
I would admit to myself
half a million. Let's just say $500,000 for the traveling for 3 people.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like that's like way too much. I would say like 50,000 to 100,000.
For I mean, yeah, it depends on how much traveling you got, flights, staying, food, all that kind of adds up. Let's just say 200,000 because it can add up pretty quick, depending on how many places you go. And then you said you want to do some with education. How much are you putting towards that?
I put a third, like 200,000 towards education.
Towards education.
Well, but it's not 200,000; it's 200 million.
Well, yeah, So, wait, you're putting 200 million?
That's what the stakes are.
That's a third of what you would be winning.
Yeah, and so let's backtrack because we have 600 million.
Exactly.
After taxes.
I know.
I can travel wherever I want. It doesn't matter.
I'm saying how much.
I would put in
for travel.
I don't even have to put a number. I could put $1 million on travel.
Okay.
That's all it would take. It wouldn't take much at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely put a lot of money into education and like philanthropy, I guess. cleaning up our oceans. I don't know, trying to get things right here.
Yeah.
Maybe do something to get.
There's a lot that goes into that though, you know? Like how are you gonna make sure that's actually happening?
Well, here's the thing.
Who are you gonna put that money towards?
Here's the thing.
You gotta trust people.
Yes, I do. You're right. But if I have enough money,
yeah.
if I have that amount of money, I don't have to work anymore.
True.
I can literally spend months, years figuring out who I can trust and how to do this. I no longer like when we're stuck, like we have jobs, we have to work, and so about I don't know a third or more of our lives now, 8 hours a day, whatever, we're not even doing what we want to do, and we're not even thinking about what we want to think about. We're just thinking about what someone else is paying us to think about and do. So if you don't have that, if you have a whole 8 other hours to your day where you can be like, I wonder, how I can fix this problem. The freaking man, that's when the world is really your oyster.
Right. I feel like at the very least though, you kind of have to be a little selfish to begin with. Like I need to have a certain amount set aside for myself.
Yeah.
And then everything else, whatever I want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd say 400 million to myself, and you can do a bunch with 200 million. You know.
I feel like a bunch is not a good enough word, but yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck you want with 200 million. But I'd rather, have that 400 million for myself, my family, my future kids, just to know that we're good. Whether I'm investing it, saving it, making accounts for them, whatever. And then, like you said, do some for the community for sure. Whether it be, infrastructure, education. I don't know if I would do, education would be a bit hard because you have to, there's legislation, you have to be by certain rules and codes and shit. I don't know.
That's
That's
a whole. What I'm saying. That's where your 8 hours of your day can go into that.
Yeah.
If that's really what you want to do, you can actually take that, time to be like, okay, how do I get past this legislation, or how do I, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like lobbying.
Can you imagine if you didn't have to go anywhere or do anything? Can you imagine if you could just be like, I'm gonna drive there today and talk to this person and go to the library, and and you didn't have any worry about making rent or making it back home or whatever. You just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like if I were to win, my schedule would be booked from fucking time I woke up to the time I go to sleep with whatever, going to.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly, I'd buy plots of land and grow community gardens.
Yeah,
and
see,
shit
that's
like that.
something you could do. Invest in that's something I would try to do.
Invest in a community.
Invest in food and agriculture. Try to reverse all this climate crap, or try to help people survive it.
Yeah, but there's people that are gonna be against you when you try to do some shit like that. So you gotta be aware of that, because people have what's happening in place for a reason, so that it's systemically learned that this is what's right and what is expected. It's hard to change things, but money would be the right way to change things for sure. Because definitely. So I like that idea. I like the education, the bringing up of the community, because I feel like that's where it all starts locally, right? For any type of change.
Yeah,
I like the grassroots. The grassroots movements. Yeah.
But I'm with you. I would definitely be selfish for a little bit. I definitely would just travel the world, probably try to eat as many different kinds of food as possible.
Bro, I'm getting a private jet. Anybody, anybody in my family hop on the G5 or whatever, G6. I don't know what the
fly like a G6.
Yeah, that's what
fly
Kesha
in
said.
A G6.
Yeah,
that's a little bit better.
So, or maybe even make my own G.
G7.
G10. We're going double digits.
Yeah. Kind of like Windows skipped Windows 9. They went from 8 to 10.
We're on XP now.
The XP.
The Vista or whatever. I don't even know. I'm on Mac. We do the Leopard and whatnot. But yeah, dude, it's wild. Somebody's going to win this tomorrow.
Did you play?
Are you
gonna play?
I have a couple tickets. Jesse got a couple tickets.
I'm gonna get a couple tickets before the next.
Yeah, it's like, why not?
Yeah.
It's grown this big. Anybody can win. Just go to the breadbasket real quick and say Mega Millions with the multiplier. Give me 2 tickets.
Mega Millions with that multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then cross your fingers.
I will say a prayer to every god there is.
Yeah.
I'll learn every language tonight.
Start speaking in tongues. Start predicting shit.
Yeah.
Go to a psychic and say, what are the... if psychics are so psychic, wouldn't they play the lottery? What the fuck?
Yeah.
If psychic was real, which I know a lot of people really believe in it, but you're going to them, they're a business, they know you want to hear something, so they just tell you what you hear. But if they were really psychic, they'd be the ones that were winning.
I mean, it's kind of like horoscopes. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I mean, like, you look at any horoscope. And every single description that you read, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aries, whatever, you can find something. You're like, oh, that describes me. Oh, that describes me. Every single one describes every single person.
I feel like it's very generic and like broad for a lot of it.
It's like cold calling when magicians are.
Magicians are cold calling?
Yeah. It's maybe calling is not the word, but they say like what was that guy who would be like, he would apparently like talk to your dead relatives. Do you remember that guy?
Nah.
Oh man.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Those types of people, if they were actually real, they'd be winning this tomorrow.
Right. They would be the richest people on the planet.
But they're not.
They would know that crypto was gonna go up and then tank and then whatever's gonna do next. They're gonna know.
Yeah. It's wild. So everything's just a business.
They probably knew that Bush did 9/11, so.
Everything is just a business, and they're trying to make money and exploit the vulnerable people. And I feel like that's what this is about too, honestly. Like the lottery, fuck yeah. If it's on the news, people are seeing it, people are buying into it. They call the lottery the poor man's tax because they give them hope that they'll win, but realistically, the odds of winning are so slim that they're literally just taking more money from those who don't already have it. Because think about the demographic of the people that are actually playing, middle to lower class, using their extra $1 or $2.
Yeah.
So.
Using what they can.
Yeah. So I feel like it's all a scam. Because really, realistically, are we ever going to hear who actually wins? We might hear them for like a minute. No. But like, who?
I've seen like people win and they wear a mask or some shit.
Yeah.
If I win, I'm going to wear a mask. I don't want people to know. I'll tell you.
What kind of mask are you going to wear?
I'm not telling you. A scream mask.
Yeah, just pull up in like a Trump mask. Got Obama mask, Trump mask, dude.
I used to have a Trump mask. I might still have one.
You just got a regular COVID mask on?
There you go. It's all making sense now.
Yeah, but they call lottery the poor man's tax. Just because, like, I mean, my grandfather on my dad's side, and pretty sure grandmother, they like buy lottery tickets like that on the daily. And I don't know how much money they have, but like it's just I don't know. I guess it's just like a game of chance every day because you never know. But at the same time, it's like the odds are so stacked against you.
They're terrible, yeah.
It's like taking $1 every day.
I used to get those little card scratch offs.
Yeah, the scratch offs.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Those are fun though, because like it's you
when I was
do it
working
instantly.
back in Virginia, I swear I used to actually win more than I would lose. But out here, I haven't.
Bro, quick story on that. When I was in college, me and my roommate, good buddy Reese, shout out to Reese if you're listening. We always would go to our like local gas station and buy and just I don't know why. I don't think either of us like had like that much expendable money to be like buying so much scratch offs, but we did because we would like win it back, eventually break even or like barely be losing, but we'd be chilling there and scratching them and be like, oh yeah, we spent $20 and won $50, so now we're in it, and then we got to keep going, and man, so anyways,
it's not fun to stop.
Yeah, it's like a hit of some drugs, you know. You're like fucking instant gratification. Oh shit, yeah, man. You know, and then so anyways, one day we fucking go there, and we're going to buy scratch offs, and come to find out, not even 2 hours before we got there, some random chicks bought the same scratchers we were coming to buy and won like $30,000.
Damn.
And so we'll never live that down. I don't know what we were doing that day, but we just didn't go early enough to get them.
Were you like gonna go, but you like got lazy or something?
I have no idea, bro. We could have been drinking the last night or, you know, just hanging out at the house doing God knows what. And we get there and like these girls are freaking out and
they were there. You saw them?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And we were like, golly. It was like a $2 ticket, you know, we would buy like $2 to $5 tickets. And then sometimes if we were crazy enough, we'd get like $20 or $50 tickets. But dude, they bought like two of them, two of the $2 ones. Scratch it, $30,000.
Damn, dude, that hurts me to think about.
I know. So like, it happens. It happens. You know, like
people win.
People win. They just never know if it's gonna be you. So like, I see the, you know, reason why people play. It's just not realistic though, you know. Maybe it is. I mean, I don't know. It's like, what's another $5 a day nowadays? It's like a gallon of gas now, you know. So maybe I should start playing. Maybe I should start playing every day. I don't know, but that's just wild. Somebody's gonna win that money tomorrow. Hopefully, it's me. You won't know. I'll be wearing a mask. Yeah, not gonna win. It's gonna be me. But that's life changing, very life changing.
Yeah, that is lives changing.
Yeah, I think honestly I'd invest in real estate. I gotta finish this. It's getting kind of warm, but That's life changing. I think honestly, I'd save 400,000 of the 400 million of the 600 million for myself, my family, yada yada, and then invest in real estate for sure. Real estate land, like that's the long term investment. Real estate in? Here, honestly, Austin. Austin, the booming areas, whether that be San Marcos or New Braunfels, because I've thought about this before, and basically, you know how Dallas and Fort Worth are like a big metroplex up there, and like everything in between them has grown because it's like connecting two big cities.
Yeah.
Right. And so I thought about this. San Antonio and Austin are two big cities, and New Braunfels and San Marcos are right in between.
That's a good idea.
So they're going to be growing very quick. And I've seen it happening already because
people want to move away from Austin, but they don't want to move that far away.
Yeah.
So they're going to go to New Braunfels.
And it's going to happen in San Antonio too, you know? And I've already seen it to where it's like happening in Kyle and Buda, which is in between San Marcos and Austin. And that housing market and real estate market is booming too. So like eventually it's going to get into San Marcos, and then it's going to get into New Braunfels. So, I feel like that'd be the area, San Marcos and New Braunfels, where I'd be doing most of my investments. So, now y'all know.
Yeah, I was just thinking this is all a joke.
No, yeah, don't listen to me. Yeah, right. That's what he did.
Yeah, I did the cackling laugh.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I was just kidding.
Yeah, it's all just
it's all just a joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely invest in real estate, land, that type of shit. Get the community good. See what else. Probably give money to Dripping Springs Education, just because that's where I'm from.
Yeah,
I want to see where I'm from thrive even more than it is. And yeah, other than that, man, I don't think I would change my lifestyle other than the address that I'm living at. For sure, get into a nicer, bigger house. I don't know where, but
yeah.
Other than that, man, I'm gonna keep it real simple lifestyle, simple man lifestyle. Treat my dog to the freaking luxury lifestyle. My lady, parents, grandparents, eventually kids. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll probably be selfish, mostly, invest a lot, but be conservative with the rest of it, because there's so many people that just like spend like that. And even if it is 600 million, with the way inflation's going, that's getting less and less every day.
Yeah.
But
600 million isn't what it used to be. Tell you that from experience.
So I don't know. That would definitely be life-changing money. So yeah. I'll throw you some thousands.
Yeah.
A couple thousand or something.
You'd be like, take this poor person.
Take you on a little trip with us.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Just because you're my neighbor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would do the same for you.
Thanks, man. And then, I don't know, how much time we got over here? I got, something, I don't know.
About 6 minutes left.
About 6 minutes? I mean, we can go a little bit over, yeah?
We can go over.
A little
over.
All right, so I got a couple of things. One could be quick. One probably isn't quick.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start off with the quick one.
Okay.
What single ingredient will spoil an entire meal for you if it's included?
Yellow squash.
Really? Yellow squash?
That's what comes to mind, yeah.
You don't like yellow squash at all?
No,
Huh.
I don't like squash.
What got you to not like squash?
It's not what got me into it. It's just I've never gotten into it,
Yeah. Is there something about it that you just are turned off by?
It's a mix of it's a mix of the texture and the flavor, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't like the texture.
You like zucchini squash, the green one?
Like, not really, no.
So you're not a squash fan?
Not a squash fan.
So does that mean you're not a fan of fall?
Yeah, I guess.
Because fall is like basically just squash season,
I can survive fall without squash.
Yeah, spaghetti squash, acorn squash, right? Bro, I'm a squash fan for
you like
sure.
Squash?
Fuck yeah. I think isn't that a sport, squash?
It is. I was thinking that, but I didn't know how to turn it into a joke.
Squash.
What about you? What ingredient would ruin something for you?
I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of beets,
Beets.
but I don't know how many meals I've had with beets. They're just I feel like they're less tasteful and less you know dynamic than a potato. I feel like they're just a purple potato that tastes doesn't taste good.
Beets are kind of like the liver of like the vegetable world.
Yeah. Do you like beets?
Very earthy. I actually do like beets.
Okay.
But what I do is I have a big bag of beet powder
Oh, okay.
at home, and just literally just like put a couple spoonfuls in some hot water
Yeah.
and drink that, and it's really good for you. It's really good for your circulation.
Beets, yeah, beets are supposed to be really
like,
good. I, however,
you're like
not a fan.
It's like a good like post workout or like morning thing because it increases your circulation, so your body gets like the lactose out real quick, lactic acid. I mean, and then it also like helps nutritize your body. That's a real word.
Nutritize. Yeah, we just made that up.
Yeah, right. It's a real word.
Maybe raisins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blue cheese, bro. I hate blue cheese. That shit sucks so bad. I don't know why anybody likes blue cheese. Like, it's literally just moldy cheese, and it doesn't taste good at all. I would prefer ranch over blue cheese.
I'm with you on the ranch over blue cheese, and I'm kind of with you on the cheese thing. Like, I try it. I will try blue cheese like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna try this with my wings or something.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of like it's and it's like these weird ass cheeses you get from Europe and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like this like stinky cheeses.
Yeah, I love those.
You like those?
Yeah, but what? Blue cheese, nah. Blue cheese, I can't do.
I don't get stinky cheese. I don't understand it.
It's more like a charcuterie board type thing. But
I'm not trying to eat something. Well,
but if you think about it, cheese is just like fermented milk. It's like
it's.
I don't know why we started thinking, let's leave our milk out and get some cheese and try
one
it.
One time I had some cereal. I got this like healthy cereal from Costco.
Yeah.
It's never a good thing to do.
Depends. But yeah.
But I got this. I don't even remember what it was, but it was just like one stupid cereal, whatever. And
it's got cheese in it.
Well, I poured the bowl. Just opened the box, poured the bowl, poured the milk in. I'm eating it. I'm like, it doesn't taste that good. But I'm like, it's healthy, so that's probably the point.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, feeling I go to work. I was back in Virginia. I go to work and I'm feeling real sick.
Uh-oh.
Like my eyes are watering. I'm like feeling like I'm gonna throw up and stuff. I'm like, what's going on? And I left work that day. Came back home, and the fucking milk was expired. That was why.
Oh my gosh! You drank spoiled milk?
Yes, with my cereal because I thought the cereal was supposed to taste bad.
God damn!
That's why you don't trust things that are healthy.
Damn. Maybe that's the logic for the people that pour their milk before they pour the cereal. That's their logic.
You might be onto something there. That might actually be why they do it because there's no other reason to do it.
Yeah. Anybody that does that is a psychopath.
You're a psychopath.
But yeah, blue cheese. I mean, like I see it a lot in buffalo chicken stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that's not it for me, not at all. I don't know.
My friends and I used to go to Pluckers.
Yeah.
Oh man, we haven't gone in a while. It's been a while, but yeah, we used to go to Pluckers all the time. Yeah, I would always get the ranch there with that.
Dude, yeah, the Pluckers Ranch is bomb. Inflation on wings has gone up so crazy.
I remember when COVID started or something. I forget when it happened, but they had like a temporary, like these prices are just temporarily inflated. And then we used to go once a month. So a few months later, a few visits later, they're like, oh no, these are permanent now. This is the price of wings. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, blue cheese. Number one for me, raisins.
Okay, I'm
Number
with you.
two, people
Raisins.
put raisins in like fucking salads and
My mom, bless her
and
heart,
chicken salad.
my mom would try to
No.
put raisins in my cookies and stuff,
Ah,
and I'm like,
the oatmeal raisin
tough.
cookies.
It's like, yeah, it's like thanks for making me cookies, but at the same time, please
take
just
the
give me
raisins
chocolate
out.
chips.
Yeah,
I'll eat chocolate chips.
yeah. What do you think? You trying to make something unhealthy healthy? No,
Yeah,
no thanks.
I'm not trying to go 50-50.
Yeah, there's no change in unhealthy with a couple of raisins.
I will say grapes are pretty good though. I like grapes.
Yeah, grapes are good. Prunes, however, nah.
What
Prunes,
about prune juice?
no, dude. That's like what is it? Lactic.
Diuretic?
Yeah.
Yeah. As if you
It'll
can't
make
poop.
you go pretty
Yeah.
quick. So yeah, candy corn.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a good one. You
Yeah.
got it. You thought about this. Yeah, candy corn.
Hell yeah, I thought about this. I'm not bringing topics I haven't thought about.
No, I just like you had a lot. They're like candy corn, raisins. Candy
I
corn's
know what I
gross.
like and I know what I don't like, and
I just
candy
watched-
corn is one of them.
I always watched the Candyman movie. Have you seen that?
The new one?
Yeah,
Nah,
it's pretty good. I
I've
thought
seen
it
the
was-
basis of the old one, and I think it's similar, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's similar. That's a Jordan Peele movie, right?
Yeah. Oh, he produced this one.
Yeah.
He didn't actually direct this one.
And he's got a new one now. Nope.
Nope. Yeah,
I haven't.
it's supposed to be good.
Yeah. There's a lot of hype around that.
I got a free movie ticket
To go see that?
for Regal, so I'm probably gonna go wander over one evening.
Yeah, go check it out. Or I've got an illegal streaming service that we can do. Just kidding.
Yeah, I might have one of those too. Just kidding. But
Just kidding.
I know I'm gonna support Jordan Peele for sure because I like his stuff,
Yeah.
and I like the fact that I feel like he takes the horror industry seriously,
He takes the
the horror
movie
movies.
industry
The
seriously.
movie industry, but like the horror genre maybe is the better way to put it. Like,
He makes you think.
like Get Out was pretty freaky.
I haven't even seen that.
You haven't seen Get Out yet?
Nah.
All right. Well, don't let all the hype. Form your own opinion, of course, right?
Yeah.
I have always find that like if I don't listen to the hype, I enjoy it more. I think Get Out was great, and definitely, at least it filled me with anxiety.
Yeah. Do you
But,
think
like-
there's a certain target market that he, makes movies for, or is it kind of like for everybody?
Well, I think he's definitely like his films all star like black people,
Yeah.
so he's trying to put.
Well,
Right.
he's black himself.
He is,
For
yeah.
for those who
But I
don't
mean,
know.
it's fair what he's doing because, like, how many movies have we seen where white people, like horror movies, white people, if there's a black guy, he's a token black guy.
Mm.
So with Jordan Peele, he's telling, no, these are horror stories that happen to black people, and which is like, it's cool. It's a different,
He's
community.
filling a void that
Definitely.
needed to be filled. Because, like you said, there's not a lot of movies geared towards ethnicities, blacks included. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's a big market.
Not in America, right?
I mean, I'm not too familiar with the movie market in any other country.
Right.
But, yeah, definitely
Right.
not in America.
Like, you don't have a lot of movies that are like, that's why, I mean, I kind of like what they did, like with Disney Plus with Miss Marvel.
I haven't seen that.
I liked it. I liked that show. It was good.
They're trying to be more inclusive for sure.
It was, yeah, it was
Because-
like
What I know from before in the African American community movie area is like the Tyler Perry
right.
stuff. And,
Okay, yeah.
And I don't
Comedy,
know. I'm like, yeah,
like
I
Dave
don't know
Chappelle.
how influential or instrumental it is for in their community for that, because it's like yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the real value in those types of movies. But with Jordan Peele, I feel like he brings a whole nother you know, dynamic in trying to educate or like bring to light certain things. And I haven't even seen any of the movies, but I feel like that's what he's going for.
I definitely recommend you check out Get Out. That's a good one.
Okay. Did you saw War Dogs finally?
Yes. Yeah, I like that, man.
Dude,
that was cool.
It's intense. I mean, it's so neat.
Yeah.
The insight of it, but like that's happening every day.
The fact that it's based on a true story.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, but I don't know if it's still happening anymore because
that's literally happening in Ukraine with us.
Well, okay, yes, you're right.
We're literally selling guns to the Ukraine.
Pass the buck over to Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's kind of effed up, actually.
Well, I mean, it's all a business for America.
Yeah, that's business as usual, right?
Yeah, that's what America is. It's just a business, honestly. Capitalism.
It is, yeah. Export everything.
Export everything. Yeah, America. Cheers to America. All right. Well, I think we've gone far enough. It was a good episode.
Did a little overtime today.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all staying with us. Appreciate y'all coming back into the sandbox, and we'll see you next week.
All right.